Whoops! What just happened? That was not supposed to happen. I need my notes. I feel like I'm talking so much in this video. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do that over again. I have to start over. It's getting really hot. I need to look up these things before I come on camera. I'm getting really thirsty. My brain just going completely blank right now. The amount of dust that's flying in front of me from this fabric though. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kira and I'm Island Sewcialist on Instagram and my blog is islandsewcialist.com. So the last time you guys saw me, I was home in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and now I am back in Barbados in my lovely sewing room, which you guys have never seen before. And this darling monkey behind me is Bella, so you guys can say hi to Bella. She was actually a birthday gift. My birthday was on January the 13th. Speaking of gifts, that is actually what this video is about. So I have a huge fabric haul. You should probably grab a cup of tea and a snack. It's going to be a very long one because I'm going to be showing you guys some of my sew frosting prizes, as well as some Christmas gifts that I got from my parents and my husband. Okay, so if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes, because I made notes of patterns that I would like to use for some of these fabrics, mostly these sew frosting ones. And what I would love and appreciate is if you guys would let me know if you think it's a good pattern, if you've made them before, if you think it's suitable for the fabric, or if you have any other ones in mind. Leave them in the comments below so I could check them out, please and thank you. The first of my sew frosting prizes was a $75 gift certificate from Oak Fabrics. So I picked 4 fabrics from Oak Fabrics and they were lovely enough to send me a gift. So this is my gift. It's a hot pink, black, white and grey ribbon, and I actually really love this, and I could see myself using this for either straps or a waistband on something. So the first fabric is, it's a black 14 wheel corduroy. Does it have any stretch? I don't think it has any stretch. Let's test it. No, it doesn't have any stretch. And I only have 1 yard of this fabric. So I was thinking to make a mini skirt. So my first option for the mini skirt is Sew Over It Ava skirt. Is it Ava or Ava? So we're gonna call it Ava. So the Ava skirt is, actually it's not a mini skirt. It has 2 options. There's knee length and there's mini, but I want a mini skirt. So it has that at the front and the back. There's a center back zipper, narrow waistband and inseam pockets. And this pattern is only made up of 4 pieces, which I love the sound of that. That sounds easy. And according to the size chart, I'm a size 14 and 1 yard is enough for this pattern. And then the second one is the Tilly and the Buttons Nest skirt. That one is a straight skirt which has a shaped waistband and a curved back yoke. And there's a fly front, a zipper fly front, which I've never done before. And it has top stitch seams and belt loops and pockets, which I want to put the belt loops on it because I don't usually wear my skirts with a belt. No pants. I actually really don't wear belts at all. And this one says that it needs 1 3/8 yard. 1 3/8 yards of fabric. And that could take you from a size 6 to a size 20. Which I think I fall somewhere in the middle. Which means 1 yard should be enough, right? This one, the sample online is actually in a corduroy. So I know for sure that it will be good for this fabric. Those are my options for the corduroy. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have any other mini skirt patterns that I have not mentioned, let me know. The next fabric is actually a very interesting one that I've never seen anything like it before. So this one is a jacquard tribal knit. To be honest, I actually thought this was black and white on the website, but when it came is a, what is this color? Like a beige. So it's actually stretch fabric. Stretches this way a little bit, not so much this way. And this one I was actually thinking to make a pencil skirt. So I'm either going to just self-draft a bodycon skirt because it's stretchy, so it doesn't really need any closures. I can put probably like a gold exposed zipper in the back because that would probably look cute. Or my option was Sinclair Patterns Amaya asymmetrical knit pencil skirt. That's a mouthful. I've never sewn anything from St. Clair Patterns before, so any of you who have experience with them, once again, let me know in the comments. So this one is a casual skirt, has no zipper, just pulls on, and it says that it best works with ponte, scuba, or textured knits, and this is a textured knit, so that sounds perfect. And it only takes 1 to 3 hours, right up my alley. And it says only 1 3/4 yards to make up to size 22, so I'm guessing that 1 yard could probably make it. So those are my options, either self draft skirt or the asymmetrical fancy looking one. Okay, so 2 down, a ton load more to go. So the next one is actually one of my favorites. It looks kind of nursery, but I still like it. This one, it's pink, grey and white, and well, I thought it was grey, but it's more of a, gosh, I don't even know what you call this color. Is it brown? It's like a browny grey, pink and white, and it's a flannel, and it's so soft and nice, and I love it. And you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing with flannel in the Caribbean, right? Well, you people up north are sending down some really cold winds. Like, we're accustomed to be in the 30s. This is Celsius, by the way, degrees Celsius. And this morning when I woke up, it was 23 degrees. I don't do 23 degrees. I do 30 degrees, people. So I need a shirt out of this long sleeve, and I think I found the perfect pattern. So I have 1.5 yards of this, and pattern that I chose is by Hey June Handmade, and it's the Cheyenne tunic, which is actually a very popular pattern. And I don't want the tunic one, I want the shirt version, the shirt length. And it has 2 versions. There's one with a collar, and then there's one with no collar, and it's a half placket. I prefer the one with the half placket because I don't like doing buttonholes. So the less buttonholes I could do, better for me. And it has the sleeve tabs. You can roll up the sleeves and do the tabs, and those are my favorite types of shirts to wear. So this pattern says that you need 2 yards of fabric, and this could take you from an extra small to an extra large. I am hoping and praying that I could squeeze this shirt out of 1.5 yards. Now I've noticed that a lot of the indie patterns, they seem to call for a lot more yardage than it actually needs. So I need you guys to let me know if the Cheyenne tunic actually uses 2 yards of fabric, or if I could manage to squeeze it out of 1.5. Okay, so this one is my absolute favoritest one out of this entire haul, because it is the story of my life. Okay, this is a pretty popular fabric, so I assume that a lot of you guys have seen this floating around the internet before, and it's the Modern Sewing Wars, and I can relate to almost everything on this fabric, and I'll do some close-up shots so you can see some of the comedy. I'm sure you guys can relate in some way. So the one bad thing about this fabric is that I stupidly did not realize that it was only 44 inches. It's actually a quilting cotton, and I only ordered 1.5 yards. And what's that term that we sewing people use when we squeeze a pattern out of fabric? Oh right, I remember, it's when we play Tetris. That's what it is. So I'm gonna have to play some Tetris with this, because I want to make a shirt again, and I think I would probably have to do short sleeves, because I want to do the itch to stitch Montana shirts, which I've never done before. I saw Karina made one. Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles. Hi Karina. Yeah, so she made a really lovely one out of some chiffon fabric, and she sold me on the pattern. So I want to make one as well, but I don't want sleeveless. I think she made sleeveless. I actually wanted long sleeve, but since I only got 1.5 yards and it's only 44 inches, I can settle for the short sleeve. So it ties in the front. Well, there are 2 options actually. You have the standard option and you have the tie front option. And the tie front option is a little bit more cropped, which is good since I don't have much fabric to work with. So that's my plan. One thing that I love about that pattern, well, about itch to stitch patterns on a whole, is that they have cup sizes ranging from A to double D, which is totally awesome. Now, according to the size chart, my size needs 2 yards of fabric, and this is 60-inch fabric. So, in my Caribbean language, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, by the way, if any of you follow So Casual here on YouTube or on Instagram, she made a really lovely jacket out of this same fabric, and goodness me, like, I want that jacket so bad. That's it for my oak fabrics. These 4 lovely fabrics that are now on the floor that I have to pick up after this. But yes, those are my lovely fabrics from Oak Fabrics. Thank you so much to Oak Fabrics for sponsoring Sew Frosting and for giving me those lovely fabrics. And I cannot wait to use them. And I'm going to muslin everything, by the way, because I ain't playing. This is special fabric. Yeah, because I don't like to make muslins. I'm a lazy sewer. Anybody can relate. I don't like to make muslins. I just like to jump right in, get the project done, and then I regret it after because either too big or too small or just look bad. Right, so next up is wrist stitch, and from wrist stitch I want some bamboo silk, and I had the option to choose a color, and I think we had to choose from like 5 different colors, and I'll show you guys the colors up now. Anyway, I chose the color Damson, which is a really deep purple, really pretty and royal looking. And I've never worked with silk before, people, but gosh, this thing feels dreamy. Here it is. Very drapey, of course. It's silk. Ooh. So I have no idea what I'm going to make with this, because I feel like if this is a special occasion fabric, so I feel like if I have a wedding coming up or maybe for my anniversary, I don't know, it has to be something really special, and I'm really afraid to cut into this even when the time comes. It just feels so nice. I don't think I ever felt fabric that feels this good. Any recommendations? Let me know, because I really have no idea at all what to do with this fabric. So thank you wrist stitch for the awesome fabric, and thanks for giving me the option to choose a color. That was so sweet of you, and I really am happy with the color that I chose, and I cannot wait to use it. But as I said, I'm a little bit afraid because it's just precious. Okay, so next I want 3 meters of raw silk, 100% silk, from A Verb for Keeping Warm. Very interesting name, by the way. So the first one is, this one is a lilac type of color, and this one is silk chiffon. So I suspect it's going to be very sheer. Let's see. Oh yes. Can you guys see me through it? It's really sheer. So I'm thinking a top, like a cami or something. And then I have these 2. These are 100% silk. First one is in light coral. Oh, and these are hand dyed, by the way. They're hand dyed silk. So that's light coral, and then I have dark coral. My idea for these 2 is, those of you who follow Overdrive After 30, Marika, on Instagram, she did a color blocked Ogden cami for the Fabric Mart blog, and I'm obsessed. I don't know why that never even clicked in my head to try that, and it looks so good. And I think it was actually similar colors. I think she's like a yellow and orange or something in the yellow orange coral color family, and it looked really good. So I think that's what I'm gonna attempt to do with this, because I only have 1 meter of each. So half this color, half this color. So those are my fabrics from A Verb for Keeping Warm. Thank you so much again for sending me these fabrics. I really appreciate it. So those are all my Sew Frosting prizes that I have received so far, and I have 2 other sets that should be coming shortly. I haven't picked them yet. One is from the fabric store and one is from Stone Mountain and Daughter. So they already sent me the gift cards, and I just have to pick what I want, and then they'll send them to me. And of course, when they get here, you guys will be the first to see them. Alright, so now a little bit of extra fabric that has nothing to do with sew frosting. For Christmas, my parents asked me what I want for Christmas, and I told them fabric, and surprisingly they actually listened and got me fabrics, which is a first. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite one first. This one is a stretch cotton sateen, and it's I'll say it's a tribal print. So let's assess the stretch. It's printed, so the pattern is only on one side. It has no stretch this way at all. And there's a little bit of give this way. So stretch cotton sateen, I absolutely love this fabric, and I think mommy got me like 3 yards. So I'm thinking to make a jumpsuit. My only issue is I've never really tried pattern matching, and this is a very busy pattern to match. And I would like you guys to leave any tips and tricks for pattern matching down below, or if you know any blog posts or any YouTube videos, put the link down below so I can check it out, because I don't want to mess up this fabric. It's really, really, really pretty. Look at all the rainbow colors. So yes, that's my plan for this one, a jumpsuit. Then I have, oops, I dropped some fabric on the ground, which doesn't matter since there's already a huge pile on the ground anyway. This one my father actually picked. Now I never know that my father had style and fashion in any sense or form. So this was a huge shock to me, because I mean, this one looks the most high fashion, right? It almost wants to look like an upholstery fabric actually, or home deck. But it's another stretch cotton sateen. Stretch that way and a little bit of give this way. And again, 3 whole yards to work with. So maybe a dress, I don't know, give me some suggestions please. And lastly from my parents is an African print. Fabric dropping all on my foot. So this is it, and I'm thinking a dress again. I'm not sure. Once again, Marika is the boss of African fabrics, and she made a dress recently, and she was posed off on like a vintage car. That shot was just amazing. She tempted me to make a dress out of this, a similar dress to what she made. And I don't usually wear African prints, to be honest. Like, I can't tell the last time I wore African print. I used to sew them when I first started to sew, because I used to make a lot of elastic waist skirts. That was like the only thing that I knew how to make at the time. So I used to use the African prints because it was the cheapest thing in the store. But since then, I haven't really ventured into African prints. And this has some of my favorite colors, pink and purple. Again, for Christmas, hubby gave me some gift cards from my local fabric store. And I went and got my first 2 pieces in the week. This is one. This one is a rayon fabric and it's from Telio. So if it is available on fabric.com, I will link it. I don't know if you guys watched my last video when I did my Christmas gifts. Well, that was not my last video. That was my first video. So my first video, when I showed you guys the Christmas gifts that I made for my family, I used the mustard color to this to make the Jaylee Adele top for my sister-in-law. So when I saw that they had another color, I grabbed that. So I have 2 yards. I'm not sure yet what I want to make with it. Maybe a dress. I'm thinking a dress. There's a dress on True Bias that I think will look good in this. It's called the Southport dress. There's a split in the front. I think there's some buttons here, and it's just a tank dress. So that would make a really nice summer dress. Not that I have to worry about summer or winter or anything, because as you guys know, I have summer literally all year round. And then I have this one. And I'm sure we all know that snake print is really, really trending right now. And I hate snakes, by the way. I don't know what possessed me, but all in the name of fashion, right? So this one, I didn't even check to see what fabric it was. I just knew I wanted it and I asked Gail to cut it. I want to say it's a crepe fabric, because there's some texture. So this is it. Very, 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 very drapey. And I actually want a shirt out of this. Either a shirt or a shirt dress, because I have 2 yards of this as well. So hopefully I have enough. By the way, if you guys know any good shirt dress patterns for drapey fabrics, let me know. I'm asking you guys for all the information in this video. Like, just feed it to me, please. So yeah, that's it. These are my 2 fabrics so far from the gift cards, and I have a ton more gift cards to spend. So in the next video, when I show the other 2 sew frosting prices, I'll show you guys what I got from the gift cards, because they expire in March, so I don't have much time to use them. So yes, that's it for this super huge, long, extra fabulous fabric haul. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in my next one. And one more thing, those of you who follow me on Instagram, thank you so much to all the beautiful people for clicking that follow button, because somehow some miracle happened and I hit 1,000 followers, which is just unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. I definitely did not see that coming anytime soon, and I just really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is it now.